Imagine starting from scratch. You've got a completely blank slate to work with, and you've got all the options in the world. The only limit is time and budget. So you gotta come up with all the good solutions that don't take forever to do, don't cost $1 million to do, and fulfill all the needs you have as a family. And that's pretty much what Katrina and I have tried to do in doing a floor plan for our new home that we bought. This is how the house looks. It's about 16.3 meters by 6.5 meters, measured from the inside wall to the inside wall. And we spent a lot of time and a lot of iterations going through how we'd like it to look. And let's see if we can get this. Bam. This is what we came up with. Right now, all the doors and the windows are in the same place as they are right now, because if we had to move all those around, it would be way too expensive for the budget that we have. So our constraint has been that this is a door, and this is a terrace door that is today a door and a window, which will be opened up to a larger single element. But all the windows are in the same place as they've been all the time. And that kind of made us end up with this floor plan. I'll just turn on this layer as well. So this is our, what's it called in English? Entryway, where we have our laundry room. Yeah, pretty much our laundry room and a wardrobe. So these rooms are not very large. There's going to be a technical closet right here, right at the entrance. And then a couple of closets more where we're gonna have our washer and a dryer. We're gonna have a small wardrobe, which is gonna be like a walk-in wardrobe where there's a bar across here and bar across here for hangers. This is gonna be our small storage room for food and stuff. This is gonna be my office. This is gonna be our kitchen and living space. The bathroom with a shower here, some furniture here, a bathtub here and a toilet here, bedroom and a kids room. So I'll try to turn on the measurements as well. I'm sorry that all this is in Danish, but I made this for myself and my contractor, so maybe I can zoom in a little bit more. There we go, much better. So it's not the biggest of rooms, but it's gonna be really, really cool. I especially love this room, like the living space. It's gonna be awesome. It's about 55 square meters all in all, and there's gonna be a kitchen down here, an island on the kitchen, some storage here, a table for eating, of course, TV, and a seating arrangement down here. So I've actually got, this is the app that I originally did the design in. It's called homestyler.com. It's free. For as long as that may last. They've developed quite a lot of it over the last 6 months where we've used it. So I imagine it's going to be something like pay to use sometime in the future. But right now it's for free. And we used it because it's really easy to change all your plans and move everything around, and plot in some furniture where you think it's going to be to get some dimensions and some sense of scale. So this is the laundry room. Technical closet where all our plumbing and electricity is going to be, a room for a sink, washer and a dryer, and this is our storage room and our wardrobe. Never mind the offset walls, that's a fuck up. Storage, eating table and a kitchen with a sink here, dishwasher here, an oven, a raised oven over here, stove or a cooktop here, and our fridge here. This is going to be my office with a nice view out here over the fields, hopefully. Seating area, fireplace, very important. Bathroom, not the biggest of bathrooms, but it's really well used. So 7.2 square meters, but there's room for a bathtub, there's room for a toilet, a nice big 1x1 meter shower, and this is not exactly how it's going to be in real life, but this is going to be, I think, 2 60 centimeters IKEA closets, and then I'm going to build something custom for laundry in the last square here. This is going to be the master bedroom with a nice large bed, or not that large, but the size of bed that we've got right now. And storage and storage and storage and storage, because this isn't the biggest of houses. And if we're gonna have any chance of keeping all our stuff anywhere, we need a lot of storage. So I'm gonna build a lot of, I'm hopefully gonna build, maybe buy a lot of nice large floor to ceiling closets with sliding doors. I'm thinking of doing it in plywood because I think it looks super cool, like birch plywood. I'm hopefully also gonna do all the I don't know what it's called, fronts, not sure, for the kitchen in birch plywood as well, just to put something more on my plate to get done by December 16th, where we hopefully are gonna move in. I think it's gonna look pretty damn cool if there's some sort of sprinkle of the same material all over the house, so that the birch plywood can be seen in not all of the rooms, but most of the rooms, just to have some sort of sense of similar style in all the rooms. But to jump back to the floor plan, I've redone it in Sweet Home 3D because it has a little bit better options for doing layers and stuff, because I need to do something for the electrician, I need to do something for the plumber, I need to do something for the drains. So I've got all these layers up here. This is the drains, so I can see where they're going to be. They're annotated in Danish, I'm sorry, I'll explain in a bit. I've got the floor plan in itself, all the room names added, all the necessary measurements added. Not all of them are correct, as you can see. I need to update this because I've moved some stuff a bit around, and one of the gripes about Sweet Home 3D is that it's not very smart at doing measurements and locking those measurements to elements you're moving around. So if I move this door now, the measurement I've done just stays where it is. It's not locked to this, even though I've set it off. It snapped to this while I made it. So yeah, but it's free, so hey, who can complain? I tried AutoCAD Revit as well, and I spent way too much time doing way too little, so this is fine for me. So my next layer is the kitchen layer that I've added in here as well, just so you can see it. I'll just toggle it on. There you go. The sink, the dishwasher, the cooktop, the oven, the fridge, and the rest is just thank you IKEA. An IKEA kitchen with drawers in everything, no closets, drawers everywhere, because closets are a pain to work with. Next layer is the bathroom. There we go. Bathtub, toilet, laundry closet, the sink, and just some storage, and a 1x1 meter shower. Next layer is our electrical installations. I'll just remove the measurements, because if that's on, you can't see anything anywhere. So, and I'll turn on the electrical installations. Whoops. This requires a bit of explanation. Each of these colors and sizes represents different kind of item. So this is like a light switch with a receptacle underneath. This is where all the electrical panel and breakers is going to be. This is a connection, a 16 amp connection for a single phase connection for the washers, 16 amp single phase connection for the dryer, and so on and so on. So this just spaces out everything where I'm thinking that I need to have receptacles and stuff, just so that, first of all, I know where to put it when I'm going to start. These are not completely to measurement, but pretty close. But also so I can do a budget and get all the right parts ordered first time. All these are built-in spots, LED spots in the ceiling. And this over here in the bathroom is also LED spots. These ones, even though they have the same font, they're not called the same thing. These are a receptacle for roof hung lights, so that here and here and here you can put a light in the ceiling that's switched on and off by these switches. So yeah, that's how I tried doing it to give myself and the electrician a good overview. So let's hide that one again. Whoops, there we go. And go to the plumbing. Viewable, yes please. Exactly the same idea as before, but this time for the plumbing. Blue cold water, red hot water. A little bit more easy to make sense of. This is the water heater. where all the controlling and plumbing and fixtures for the radiant floor heating is going to be underneath as well. So plumbing here and electricals here, and this is going to be nicely tucked into a closet so it doesn't look shitty when you get. That's the first thing when you get inside the house. So that's pretty much how far I've got for now. These measurements are not completely perfect. They're done from the real estate agent's drawings of the house, and they're notoriously imprecise, but it's the best thing I've got right now until April 1st, where we get the keys. Woohoo! So one of the first orders of business when I get access to the house is to redo all the measurements, make sure that everything is spot on, so that all my measurements add up when I actually start building and start demolishing. So forgot to show you yet. This is where the drains are gonna be. Yeah, I tried measuring everything up from outer walls, because by the time we do the drains, we don't have any inner walls. As you can see here, they're dimmed. We don't have any inner walls, so it doesn't make sense to make any measurements from an inner wall. So you have to do it from the outer walls to know where to put stuff. But I think we're gonna make it work. So yeah, this was pretty much it for today. Short overview of the drawings I've done, how the house is gonna be, and I really look forward to in 14 days time to take you out and show you the house and really get going. All of this has been kind of the boring stuff before we get to really get at it and rip some stuff apart and build something new and beautiful. So guys, thank you very much for following. The few of you that are already here, my follower count is 3 right now, just for reference. I hope that people watching this a year from now will say, "Wait, I was number 257, or I was number 10,000." I really hope to use this channel as a bit of a motivator for keeping me going. It's going to be a rough 9 months, but I really look forward to sharing the experience with you. So guys, thank you very much, and have a great one.